Here we are, let's go. It is now. Here we are. Everybody, it is the Apperheny. We do have some people trying to get in here. Apperheny happening hour or so. That's right. We have tightened things up to make our little wacky world with our Apperheny players better. I am Steve Apperson, so I'm going to play a couple of songs here to get us all started here. And I'm going to play the first song dedicated to my son Geronimo, because he's got this fancy Mustang car and he's winning trophies with it, and he's like just turning into this shifty kind of guy. And he inspired the song. Namaste. He starts to laugh, now you're driving too slow. Stop sputtering the gas. I can't be late 'cause there's someplace where I got to be. And then he'd engage me about his fables about right and wrong. I keep complaining when I leave my blinker on. He loved to talk and run the walk. He always had the knowledge about the workings of a carburetor. Buddha in the backseat. Buddha's in the backseat. Buddha in the backseat. Don't let him drive your car. Through the never-ending rearranging of the guards, how he loved to do Shakespeare as if he knew the part. Always rehearsing things with his big bosom bald-headed babe. Yeah, they'd stay up all night in discussion of philosophy and art. Eventually in the evening when tomorrow would start, he'd find a phrase that looked so crazy, but any given moment he could factor all the circumstances. Buddha in the backseat. Buddha's in the backseat. Buddha in the backseat. Don't let him drive your car. Yeah, he got charisma, charm, that he can raise kingdom come. He always felt he was the chosen one. Always pretended he was on the run. Don't let him get his hands on the wheel. Through the backward valleys in the swamp of the south, he kept flipping his lips by barely moving his mouth. He had a way of making you hear things that he would never even say. Even though I was driving, he suggested I close my eyes, take a deep breath and feel though it felt like suicide. You're in reverse with the universe. Keep on about the theory of statistics. Buddha in the backseat. Buddha's in the backseat. Buddha in the backseat. Don't let him drive your car. Hell, he'll get you to walk on fire, to rise above the clouds. How he could ruminate and rally a crowd, blow up an ego so well it down, then have you in the palm of his hands. So Elvis-like he gave a party and hide in the back of my Buick on a magic carpet ride. He wouldn't preach, he wouldn't preach any belief you'd indeed. Well, he would never back a way of knowing more than what's now. Always mark his moments by saying, oh wow, it's yours to know. So it goes. Everybody has a choice of choosing less resistance. Buddha in the backseat. Buddha in the backseat. Buddha in the backseat. Don't let him drive your car. Woo-hoo. And he drove a Mustang. This next song I'm going to do, because there's been all this talk about my wife and I doing a play. And there's some kind of subplot in that play about being married. Okay, let's just leave it at that. So this is a song that I wrote a good 13, 14 years ago when I got to go spend a whole week with her family. And it's the only proof of that we have that she really did want to marry at one point. I just got in the other day, finally got my feet on the ground. The past flashed right before my face, something finally came around. I really wasn't sure of any group of words, what there was to explain. Life was like a fire, ocean arose, and I took dead strain. I saw her shadow standing on the corner, something about that desert air you see. She left a layer of skin there in Arizona. No one can refute just how she looked so cute, with no hair, red feet, stuck and stumbling on me. Now ain't she sweet? She got red feet and run them up, tumbling all around me. She feels incomplete. A blanket of heat, some left out chicken meat, and an oversized pearl moon. Hot blizzards of reptiles and worms, and a theme park ride monsoon. There were tales, tallies, and tantrums, a little tyranny thrown in from the side. Reflections and reactions and realize. She started thinking of things that could happen. She posed a question about the love we shared. She wanted to see a certain kind of action, but I couldn't ignore just how much I adore her. With no hair, red feet, stuck and stumbling on me. Now ain't she sweet? She got red feet, run amok, tumbling all around me. She feels incomplete. The story gets real complicated after that one part, and it would just take too long to really lay it all out on the line. Gathering of love and happiness, present to the center of time. A journey to the dwellings and an escape of the dweller left behind. There were nightly feasts of games of smorgasbord, jigsaw, crossword, games. The morning peace of nature's human door, and the joy of sudden summer rain. There were swings and moods with each corona. She had a suspicion that made her aware. She left a layer of skin there in Arizona, acted fun and silly, and she looked really pretty now, with no hair. All right, this is a participation song here because we just had a minor earthquake. What people aren't aware of is that Apperheny Hall does sit right in the middle of the Sunland and Tujunga fault line.
Whose fault is that? That's San Andreas.
Okay, so we need everybody here to rub your hands together. Okay, create energy that we all have. Okay, right, and then put your hands up here, let that warmth, and look around and see all these wonderful people that are sharing this wonderful, wonderful, magical experience of us playing music and creating power. together and raise them high above. Make today feel like forever as we create this circle of love. Let's connect and elevate music with all the love, and so it gives. Rejoice in the power of people and all the love. So it is. Color me now. Color me everywhere. Gotta color me proud. Color me bright. Color me new. Color me everything I can do for you. Color me true. Color me true. So let's rub our hands together, energize and share our hearts. Allow love and faith to pass through them so the best of life can start. Let's engage with eyes that light our mind. Allow harmony into our soul. Embrace the vibration that we share. Enrich the truth that unfolds. Color me here. Color me now. Color me everything. Hey, color me loud. Hey, color me life. Color me you. Color me everything I can do for you. Color me true. Color me true. Let's be the surge that amplifies the specter of the heat. We can't settle for less when there's so much more. Let's resonate and radiate the power of who we are. And be that shining star that always shines. Color me here. Color me now. Color me everything. Color me proud. So color me bright. Color me new. Color me everything I can do for you. Color me true. Color me true. Thank you, thank you.
Mirage-inducing, enervating, blistering. For those who thirst for the impossible. Arid, fever, incalescence, mystifying, jeju, torridity, conflagration, because moisture is overrated. Arid, ew to nowhere. Available if you can find it.
William, want to grace us with a couple of songs? Okay, so next is my dearest friend that I have these last 5 years. I have had this great relationship with this wonderful man, William Lenaburg. Come up here and give us your musical genius here. We'll do this while we wait. Okay, now we're going to bring on the very literal and always knowledgeable William Lenaburg. Come on, Dr. Blues.
Yes, we've been friends for a while now. Hey. I've got a song about a relationship. Relationships are important. There's one relationship that is very important to all of us. The song is called Money and Me. Now money and me always have been a dynamic duo. Some kind of friends, but things sort of happen now and again. And for a time our relationship ends. I tell her, please come back where you belong. I'm sorry for each little thing I done wrong. You know I can't take it when you are gone. Forgive me whatever I've done. Yeah, money and me. She comes back in time. We start off real slow, big little cat steps, 'cause we both know we gotta be easy, go with the flow, if we're gonna get on with the show. Money and me. I never lost faith, never did doubt her. Still I spend far too much time without her. She'll go off, leave me all in a pickle. Call her my lady, 'cause she's so doggone fickle. Now we have some good times that I won't deny, and I hold on to her. At least I sure try, but then she'll take off. I just don't know why. She leaves without saying goodbye. And money and me always have been a pretty good couple. Some kind of friends, but things will get testy now and again. I wonder just how it will end with money and me. Yeah, money and me. Thanks. Thanks. No applause, just throw money. This is really an old one. This is probably the oldest of my songs that I still do. It's an oldie but goodie. It's called Walk on Water. I don't walk on water, I don't skate on thin ice, don't mess the farmer's daughter, don't make no mistake twice. You may say that I'm a crazy guy, perhaps you think I'm cruel. I know you know I'm not so shy, but did you know that I'm no fool? I don't walk on water, I don't skate on thin ice, don't mess the farmer's daughter, don't make no mistake twice. When you don't make no mistake twice. When I pass that old gray place, you know my mood gets ugly and black. You can talk until you're blue in the face, I ain't never coming back. had the Forum for his fate. Napoleon had his Waterloo. Nixon, he had his Watergate. Honey, I guess I got you. And I don't walk on water. I don't skate on thin ice. Don't mess the farmer's daughter. Don't make no mistake twice.
That was awesome. William, so when did you write that one?
When did I write that one? 1993.
That's it. William has a catalog and a half. Okay, he has a song for every occasion, and even for those occasions that have yet to occur. Okay, so
We'd like
these
to
are-
make some occasions occur.
We have gone the gauntlet. So thank you, William, so much. William Lenaburg. And now, let's go to Ventura, California, and see Henry Stewart at the NABA Performing Arts Space.
Speaking, people out of luck and down on their luck and all that stuff. This one is by popular demand. It's called the Dungaree Kid. Some people might think it was Dungaree Jim, but it's not. He's a Dungaree kid, sliding through the crowd. Ain't got nothing, daddy was a clown. Grew up in the circus, where everything is loud. He's a little nervous about the distance, darkening clouds. It's in the lost to the left eye, little Johnny's got the crabs. Nobody wants to be here but his mother and her man. Lily left Sunday evening with the world's strongest man. Walked out through the forest with a hammer in his hand. Oh Lord, with a hammer in his hand. He's a Dungaree kid, sliding through the crowd. Ain't got nothing, daddy was a clown. Rain is hard from heaven, thunder rumbles down, lightning stabs the big top, burns it to the ground. Saw a kid this morning on the side of the road. Didn't want to wake him up, he was dressed in some pretty nice clothes. his back pocket, took his watch and his chain. I'll make it up somehow whenever I see him again. He's the Dungaree kid, sliding through the crowd. Ain't got nothing, and Daddy was a clown. Ain't got nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't got Daddy was a clown.
A glorious good evening to everyone here in Apperheny Hall. I am Clever Jargon.
Oh, and I am Edna Fingerbaum.
And we are still reeling and dealing over the tremendous success over the 3rd Annual Anatomy Awards.
Oh, that's right, Clever. Talk about being the talk around town, you bad boys. It's been all over the tabloids.
Well, I am Clever Jargon.
Oh, never mind that. And I'm Edna Fingerbaum. And the walk that has followed that talk has been all about the 18 fabulous Bubbly Awards that were handed out just a couple of months ago. Can you believe it, Clever? It seems so long ago.
Well, Edna, we do live in a hurry-up-right-now mentality of a world. And that's why we have to remind our viewers about how great these Anatomy Award-winning films were this past season.
And which are now available to view on various streaming platforms throughout the cosmos.
Right, and we're going to profile 5 pieces of cinematic art that may have lacked the promotional or controversial publicity punch.
Oh, yes.
Because these films now, some of them earned these prideful distinctions by just being viewed.
And if you're not sure which ones they are, simply watch the 3rd Annual Anatomy Awards on the Apperheny Hall YouTube channel. Again, we would love the views.
Now, as you know, Edna, not all films are created equal. And in the overall scheme of cinema, many of outstanding films seem to sneak under the radar of superiority. And people miss out on great cinema that just must be consumed.
Absolutely Clever. The first film that comes to mind is Maria. Oh, Angelina Jolie's performance portraying Maria Callas was a masterclass. Did you know, Clever, she sang every note in that movie? She was breathtaking. The movie was breathtaking. Oh, I think I need some water. Or perhaps some more champagne.
You know, Edna, I know exactly what you were talking about because I felt the same way about the outstanding performances in the film Sing Sing, based on real events with real people and real prisoners who were real people, too. And the performance by Coleman Domingo was simply absolute. The passion and purpose of art in a correctional facility may have been the most unique and moving film of the entire decade. That's right, I did say that, and after all, I am clever.
Oh, not so fast, Clever. You know, I know you think you're the big expert, and sometimes you are, but if we're talking about cinema being authentic and interesting and emotionally moving all at the same time, well, I'll give you a hint. It's in the title, Flow. Did you know, Clever, that movie features the most fascinating use of language ever. There are so many deep conversations going on, sometimes at the same time.
A spoiler alert.
Oh, that's right. You fell asleep during that screening, so you may have missed them. It was remarkable. It would definitely get the Edna Award, which was your idea.
Well, the Clever Award would speak for itself. For if there was one film worthy of being viewed and consumed more than any, it would be the great Brazilian film, I'm Still Here, based on the life of Eunice Paiva, whose husband was kidnapped under Latin America's longest-standing dictatorship. Fernanda Torres, in my opinion, was just superior in her work as an actress, along with director Walter Sayas, in representing the atmosphere of the times, combined to create the tension and pain of her husband's disappearance and her quest for the definitive truth. Simply a
Oh,
masterpiece.
bravo, Clever. You are right. She was brilliant. I think the language barrier got in the way, which is so unfortunate. Did I tell you that I used to date a fellow that was allergic to subtitles?
Well, that about wraps up our time here
Well,
at
that was
Apperheny
only
Hall.
4. What about The Last Showgirl or The Piano Lesson or Megalopolis?
We don't have time for that great cinema. Good night. I am Clever Jargon.
And I'm Edna Fingerbaum. Be sure to watch all the Anatomy Award-winning films any way you can.
See you soon.
Good night. See you next month.
Or in the tabloids.
Hi, y'all. It's Shirley You Know Me here. Shirley, you know me. Shirley, you do. Anyway, I'm here at Apperheny Hall Studios, and I'm here once again to interview Karesa and Steve, and we're going to get the lowdown, the dirty, the you-know-what, all the 411 on what they are up to. And tonight we're going to really dive deep into finding out what that program's all about. They got some kind of YouTube program where they celebrate their love, their relationship, that stuff. And so we're going to find out how they do that. Like, what do they do to keep it all alive, right? And so, yeah. I can't wait to find out. But what I understand about it.
Give her another drink.
Thank you. I would go for that. Sure. Anytime. They are going to have a camera running while they celebrate their love. I guess it's some kind of love fest. They do this regularly, which maybe we can learn something about how they keep it alive. And this is a YouTube program called We Play Us. And I don't know, are they playing or are they playing with us or with themselves? Or what are they doing? I just need to get the facts. Nothing but the facts. Anyway, so let's just go talk to them right now. Yeah. Steve and Karesa. Okay, let's invite them out now. Steve and Karesa, get your sexy little asses out here.
Hello, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley.
We've heard all about you. We're really happy to see you again.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
for
so
being
happy
here.
to be here. Thank you. Yeah, so nice to see y'all. So I want to find out tonight about your YouTube show. We Play Us.
Oh, that's right.
You play you.
You play you.
I play me. Maybe I'll be part of it. No,
That
okay.
can be
I know it's your show.
That
but-
can be arranged.
Could be a guest star.
Oh, I could. I like that. Star. So tell us all about it. Like, tell us what you want us to know about this show, and how do we tune in? And
Well, it's on our YouTube channel on Apperheny Hall. It's our featured little program that we developed this year that caused great controversy at home. It's there. It's 5-minute little segments of us and how we kind of
Give or take.
carry on about
How we carry on. That's a great way of describing it.
of how we celebrate our play date nights. So a couple of times a week, we set up the camera and we toast ourselves and we just make fun of the moment.
Yeah, and it's really just about showing us in our natural element, I guess you could say. But it's also, we just want to demonstrate, I guess, in a way, how easy it is to just have fun be sexy, sensational, and stupendous in your 60s.
And just promote that kind of play, because that's what happens, you know. When you're young, you want to go out and play. That's kind of like what you learn about that. And as you grow up, going out and playing, we lose some of that kind of texture of life, you know.
And
So
you know how to keep playing.
we
Are you going to give us lessons during this thing or anything like
We
that?
might.
That might be nice. Some demonstrations. and stuff.
demonstrations. Yeah.
Of what?
Well, I think we have,
could,
because
for those of us that may have forgotten a little bit about how to play,
Oh, yeah.
like
well.
you mean like with blocks and
No blocks.
no, you gotta take the blocks away.
Sandbox.
You have to
Yes,
remove
yes.
the blocks, is what we do.
Oh,
Okay,
remove the blocks.
that's
I
what we
like
want to
that.
do.
I like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Exactly.
And we love to promote glamour lounging.
Glamour lounge.
All right, because we like to feel, you know, being elite and being effervescence, and just feeling that, you know, the world is our
That's a
oyster.
special word.
Even though I don't know why that oyster is such a big deal. So we play on that. So we have a bottle of champagne
Yes.
from Trader Joe's
Or wherever.
or whatever
Oh,
bottle
the
that comes
champagne,
our
that's
way.
the secret.
And then we kind of, you know, play. And that means that I kind of flirt with her.
We just have great
And I-
discussions.
Good old fashioned guy.
And I keep her,
I like
I
that.
keep her guessing. I say things that she's not expecting, and she reacts, and that's why we do this, because we found it kind of fun.
Okay, well, let me backtrack a little. You said something about controversial. What did you mean by that, Steve?
Well, you know,
This is controversial.
because there was such an emphasis about being sexual and promoting sexuality, and people our
that
age
sounds like-
promoting sexuality, sometimes people get nervous,
Oh. They do.
right?
Really? Old people or young people? Or dogs?
People, dogs.
Yeah, that's
Dogs
right.
get nervous.
That is exactly what happened. The dogs
I saw
found
the
out
dog get
what
nervous
we were
last
doing.
time.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
I wondered.
And they didn't want us to represent, right? So once we got the dogs figured that out, we were able. What was really
You're
funny?
good with
Yeah,
dogs.
well, yeah. We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. No, yeah, sometimes it is a subject matter that people are like a little uncomfortable with, I think. So it's like we just want to show that, I mean, it's just us being us, you know. So, and the tricky part is that we just put it out there, you know.
And
So
it's sort
But
of
we
an
don't know what's
invitation
coming. That's
for
the fun
you
part.
To be you and us to
Right.
be us.
Well, yeah,
To
we
be them,
encourage
be
every
dogs to be
every
dogs.
couple to take time and make sure that you preserve the rich parts of why you are together.
Does that like include thruples and other kinds of
thruples?
Rupples,
Thruples?
rupples.
No, I heard
I
some.
think we need a
Does
fact
that
checker
mean
on
like
that.
other people are entering into
Like
the
truffles.
arrangement?
I don't know. I just heard something young people talking about that, and I just
Oh, wow.
thought I'd throw it out like I
Well,
knew
you know,
something.
I've never heard that word exactly. But I
You
have
know
an
what that is?
idea.
Rupples?
I'm not
Okay.
really sure either.
I
It's
don't.
okay. We won't go there.
Oh, yes, we will.
Ruffles, no.
No.
Rupples
thruples.
have ridges.
I guess people can take from it what they want.
You know,
So
be
you might need to
inspired-
wear a wetsuit.
Be inspired however you are inspired. If it involves ruffles,
Okay.
good for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had an example of why we play us and do that, because one of your imaginary friends just... Oh, there we go. And her interplanetary language. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Thank you, Shirley.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah, I look forward to the next episode. And will you have a way to contact the viewers?
Oh, you must
And
We're
let
gonna
us
take
know
a bo-
something like
We're
an
gonna
email
step outside of
list.
our house and yell, "Watch this!"
If you subscribe, you could be notified, or you would be notified.
That would be wonderful
Yeah, so
because
subscribe.
somehow I always
Apperheny
lose
Hall.
the address.
Apperheny Hall.
And when you yell out the door, I don't hear it because I'm way over there by the coast.
Oh, I
and
know.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Kind of in the
He is
mountains
pretty
here.
loud, but not quite that loud.
He is loud, yeah, especially with his guitar.
We'll be probably the beginning of June. We're going to start the next little 6-pack of We Play Us. And yes, we will be sensational, sexy, and stupendous.
In June.
In our 60s.
We're still 60s.
What's the channel?
ApperhenyHall.com.
The one you're watching now.
Apperheny Hall
That one.
on YouTube. Thank you for the question.
Press 1 now.
Tune in June. That's the word of the night. Tune in June. See.
Surely you will grace us with a song.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I'd never say no unless you ask me if I had enough.
We'd love to hear it.
Okay. Thank you. All right, enough about you guys. Time for me. Me time. Surely you know me. Because surely you know me. And did you know that I also, in addition to writing up the reports and stuff, I write songs. And this is a little song I wrote about a certain type of character. You know, somebody in the spotlight that's just so free that she just does whatever she wants. Anyway, it's called Free Will and Spirit. And it goes something like this. See her bright and breezy, twirling through the crowd, shining in the sunlight, burning up the clouds. She's a free will and spirit, living life out loud. She's a little crazy that you can't deny. Yeah, you gotta wonder, how does she get by? She's got free will and spirit, money just can't buy. Charming all the fellas, women like her too. Dancing in the moonlight, she'll get you to move. Let your free will and spirit get into the groove. Thank you. Thank you.
And now we're going to bring on everybody's favorite, Emma Hamilton. Come on, Emma. Not this day.
Boogity boogity shoot.
This one's called Unafraid. It's out of my head, and it's but stuck in my head. I don't get why I feel all this dread. Things can be so easy if I let go, but I'm scared of what I don't know. Look at you, so unafraid. You don't care what they say about you or anything. We have to love, we have to be a bit more kind and easily. We can't accept the waves of change. No social stigma and a lot less hate. You just can't disguise lot less hate. There's another one. It's a little different. This one, I can't remember what it's called, but hopefully I remember the key. Let's see. No, it seems like nothing's going well. You've got a lot going on, I can tell. Nothing's wrong with you, even if it sounds true. You're doing the best you can do. You can't appreciate the sun without rain. And it's so easy to dwell upon pain. But sunshine will very soon reappear and dry up all of those tears. That's all I got.
That was really phenomenal. Good job. We're going to end this evening's show with a real special treat. Over these past months, we've been featuring work from the NAMBA Performing Arts Space of Ventura. And our friend here, William Lenaburg, brought the house down along with a bunch of our friends up there in Ventura. So we're going to say goodnight with this wonderful closing number. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next month.
Hold on, Gavin. Now I got no sound again. Oh, you had it turned down. Okay, so I'll just start with the first verse so we all get the beat, right? All right. This is my honor in honor of Mother's Day here. We're all up here. Right. And G, right? Mama don't allow no music playing here. Mama don't allow no music playing here. We don't care what Mama don't allow no play on music anyhow. Mama don't allow no music playing here. Mama don't allow no banjo around here. Mama don't allow no Fraser.